So we went to the Super Show wanting to talk to a lot of people, and we had some requests from you guys on specific things that you wanted us to ask them, and those are all coming in longer videos in the coming weeks. But basically what we were interested in, and what we have kind of been interested this whole time, is a little bit more of higher quality rigs and maybe stuff that you wouldn't normally see on a dealer lot.
That was definitely most exciting for us to go and see, like Caitlin said, because you can't easily walk onto a lot and see something like a show hauler or a Newell coach. Another one that was really stood out to us was the new Horizons fifth wheels. We hadn't seen those before, so it was really nice to be able to walk into them and talk to the manufacturers about these really high-end coaches.
It was also really interesting to talk to some of the parts manufacturers and the different vendors, because those aren't people that you normally get FaceTime with.
One thing we found awesome about the Tampa RV Supershow, because it's so big and so well known, that a lot of these manufacturers, you're going to actually get to talk to the president or the high up sales reps or manufacturing reps for the company. So you're going to get to talk to somebody right from the company and really learn about the coaches.
Yeah, it's really cool to talk to somebody who might have actually been a part of the research and development of that product, or could really explain the ins and outs of why they did something or designed it a certain way.
We've been having a little bit of issue with our hydraulic system in our coach, and I actually happened to just run into the guy who designed the hydraulic system for our specific RV. So it was kind of neat to get to pick his brain about it and really talk to him.
And he gave us his card and his personal phone number and was like, if you have any more questions, give me a call. So that type of thing is invaluable. It's priceless, and that you really aren't going to have that FaceTime anywhere else. So as we mentioned before and throughout the video series, this show is huge. I mean, there are 1,500 RVs, there are 450 vendors, so it's a big place. It's spread out over 26 acres.
Overall, though, we thought the show was pretty well laid out. It's basically, there's two main entrances at the supplier buildings, which are inside, and all the RVs and everything are kind of in between there. So you enter either side and you can kind of work your way back and forth through the RVs and through the products in the buildings. The 26 acres is pretty big, but it still gets pretty crowded. On a nice day, there were a lot of people there.
Yes.
That's what made it really hard for us to do a lot of walkthroughs and things like that. Because there are so many people, it's just hard to do that.
So there was a lot of people, but that's because the RV industry is booming right now. So it's a really exciting time. We're seeing a lot of new technology and features added to these RVs.
That was something that was really exciting for us. These RVs were built the same way for so long. Same hot water heaters, same furnaces, everything was the same. And a lot of that, I think, was because it's always been that way attitude. But we're starting to reject that. There's better ways to heat the RV. There's better ways to heat your water. There's better ways to do electrical systems. And we're finally starting to see some companies disrupt the way that it used to be done. And that was very exciting to see some of that. And we think that this boom is going to encourage some more of that. So that was definitely something we liked, spending time with some of the manufacturers of these alternative systems that might be better than what were in the coaches in the past. A few of the technologies that we got really excited about and people we talked to, and this isn't all of them, but things like Truma, a German company doing some really awesome things with hot water heaters, Aldi doing a really neat heat system for the RV. Morride's doing some awesome stuff with their suspension and things like that. And even some of the RV manufacturers are just putting some really interesting things in, like Road Trek with their lithium-ion batteries and no generator. They're using the engine itself, which is already an EPA certified high-efficiency engine, to run everything. It's super exciting to finally see some of these changes being made to the industry.
On the flip side of that, however, with this massive boom comes high demand for these RVs, and so you'll see a lot of manufacturers mass producing. And so when you have mass production of anything, you'll see cost reduction initiatives, you'll see corners being cut on quality. We're not going to name any names or bad talk anybody, but those are just things that we notice walking through the show, that they're there is a difference there, and just something to watch for when you're looking for a new RV.
Overall, the vendors were very open and willing to talk to us, which was really great. We got a lot of really great information from them, and it's not just us. They're going to talk to you or anybody that goes up to them, which was awesome. The only ones that were a little standoffish, it was actually Tiffin Motor Coaches. They didn't want to talk to us on camera, and we tried to talk to pretty much everybody there, and everyone turned us away. So I don't know what that was about, but
other than the vendors and the RV manufacturers, there are also lots of entertainment at the show. We saw pirates, we saw people walking on stilts, we saw magicians, I got serenaded multiple times. This camera gets a lot of attention for sure, and that was really fun. You know, just having guest performers like walk through the crowd and keep people happy and entertained. That was really cool.
definitely like a carnival-like atmosphere.
Yeah, oh, and it even smelled like a carnival.
It's like a fair for RVers.
Nothing that we could eat, but smells are free. It smelled so good.
So overall, the show was pretty great, for you at least.
To me, not for you.
But if I was feeling better, I think I would have had a great time at the show.
You really would have.
Yeah.
The last morning he was feeling better, and oh my gosh, he was so excited to see so much of that stuff. I had been telling him about all week, so it's an exciting place. It's a great time. If you have a chance, like we said before, definitely try to make it there. It's just a lot of fun.
So that's where we're going to end this week's video. We'll get you guys up a bit more next week with kind of what we've been up to and where we are with our projects on the RV. The only other thing we've really accomplished is that our Tesla battery is installed. It's been working great. We'll tell you guys more about that in a future video.
We'll see you next week. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.